Fox Meadow. A lot of the teams coming earlier this week, having a few practice rounds. Wednesday round number 1, Thursday round number 2, and we look forward to. We got more coverage for you here. We'll have some interviews of the players as well as action on 18 and number 9. Right now, a recording here on CCAA PING Golf National Championships in Stratford, PEI. Another group finishing up on 18. That group including Danielle Blackmere of the Medicine Hat College Rattlers, Haley Phillips of the Red Deer College Queens, Carly McHugh and Holland College Hurricanes, and Audrey Cote of the CEGEP Champlain St. Lawrence. And now straight back down 18 fairway, where another group of 3 women make their approach shots here to the par 5, 555-yard hole 18. Nicole Schultz, Medicine Hat College Rattlers, Jaylene Holmes-Tang, Holland College Hurricanes, Sarah Maud Longchamp of the CEGEP Champlain St. Lawrence here in 18. Here in Stratford, Prince Edward Island, the CCAA Golf National Championships rolling right along. We're finishing up day 2, and our current leader in the men's individual, Josiah Dixon, finishing up moments ago here in the clubhouse with me. Josiah, -5 yesterday, -3 today. How'd you feel out there today in your second round?
Well, you know what? I've actually felt a little bit more comfortable today. Obviously, the score isn't quite the same, but just kind of one of those funny things, I guess. I made a couple eagles yesterday and just did it the more conventional way with all birdies today. So, and then had that double on the first hole, which was my 10th, which was kind of a nuisance, but brought it back and ended up 3 under. So, you know, I won't complain. I did feel more comfortable than yesterday, so I'm good to go.
Well, we'll take it back to yesterday. That wind seemed to be the torment of a few golfers. It must not have bugged you too much, and maybe a little bit of a boost in areas for you?
Somewhat, yeah. It's the home course that I play at actually has a lot of wind as it is. We're right on the water, so, you know, it's quite normal to have 30-kilometer gusts. And in a lot of ways, this course is even wider and a little bit shorter, so it's almost like playing at home for me. Even the greens kind of roll in similar ways, so I'm pretty comfortable even when it does get windy out here.
And now, whenever you come to a course, tell me, you come here earlier this week and you find that it is similar to your home course. A little bit of not a relief, but a nice surprise to get that it's a course that you're comfortable with and somewhat familiar with.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a boost. Yeah, that's about all you can really say about it.
Sure.
It's sure nice to come and have something you're somewhat familiar with at least.
So after 2 rounds, from what we have here, you were 8 under, and Connor Watt closely behind you, 7 under after day 2. One more day here at the CCAA National Championships. Your mindset and your game plan heading into the final round Friday?
Well, all I can control is my own game. I know obviously Connor's been playing well. I've played with him before, so I'm sure he'll keep doing well. Obviously he's feeling pretty comfortable, so I'll just go out and shoot a good score, and if he ups me by 1 or 2 and gets the better of me, well, good for him. If not, great, then I get it. So that's really all I can do.
Now I'll ask you to maybe talk about your collegiate golf experience, how many years you've played and other tournaments you've been a part of, and anything you've won, and tell the people at home.
Well, yeah, this is my 2nd year playing for Niagara, 2nd year in collegiate golf total. I had a bronze medal at our provincial championships last year, and our team took home the gold, which was nice. Another guy on my team got the individual gold, and then this year I won the gold medal by myself. The same guy took the bronze medal this year, so we just flip-flopped, and our team won the gold again. So, my 2 years have been pretty good, and I've quite enjoyed it. We've had good teams, so it's been fun.
Looking forward, how many more years do you think you'll be playing collegiate? And your course that you're in at school, how many years will it allow you to play in the CCAA?
Right now, things are a little bit fuzzy for kind of what I'm going to end up doing. It looks like I'm going to be done with colleges after this year by the look of it, but I would think I'm going to try to go to university somewhere, Southern Ontario or something. So I'll plan to be playing school golf for a few more years to come at least. So looking forward to that too.
Perfect. I'm sure Robbie asked you this yesterday, and I'm sure you've touched on it, but your overall reaction to the tournament, how it's been hosted here at Fox Meadow and the course here?
Well, it's been really good. Holland's put on a really good show for us. The banquet was great for everything. The course, the greens are really nice, like just in great shape. They roll so nicely. Even with the undulations and the speed, they really roll true. So, and obviously the course is a layout that I like. So, yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed it.
All right. Well, your current leader here after 2 rounds, Josiah Dixon, 8 under after 2 rounds of 69 today, and a 67 yesterday. Connor Watt behind him by 1 stroke. Josiah, we wish you luck tomorrow in the final round, and look forward to hearing from you after tomorrow's round as things wrap up here on Thursday for the 2nd round. We take in the action as they come up 18 and number 9 to wrap up the day. Taking a look on 18 here, Justine, rules official for CCAA, down there. And one of the golfers, and figuring things out as they finish up the round, and scores get tight here after 2 rounds. Try and find out what's going on there on 18. Scores getting published online here. CCAA.ca is where you can get all the information on the up-to-date scores. We just talked to Josiah Dixon of the Niagara College. He's leading the men's individual with an 8 under after 2 rounds. Connor Watt is closely behind him, 7 under for the tournament. 2 rounds. Josiah having a 3 under today. He was 5 under yesterday. So great golf being played here at Fox Meadow. You know, men's and women's division. I know Becky Martin was leading the women's division as it had progressed. We'll get an updated standings on all of that and let you guys know. Here's we look down 18. A little bit of a hold-up as we had the rules officials trying to figure something out. Let you know what it is as soon as we know. Shot coming here on 18. Perfect placement for a nice shot. Watching 18 here in the CCAA Golf National Championships. Another group of females making their way onto the green to wrap up their 2nd day of action. Lots of groups in, still some more to come here. We'll have final scores and standings after day 2 for you as we get through day number 2 Thursday here. On the air all day tomorrow as well, so we hope you'll join us. And I'm joined right now here in the Fox Meadow Clubhouse by 2 female golfers in the field this week. Daria and Shay Ladenus. Welcome to the program, guys. Twins, but playing on different teams and different colleges. Daria with the Holland Hurricanes host team. And Shay, you can tell people who you play for and who you've been representing this week.
I've been playing for Red Deer College, Queens. So.
And now, may I ask each of you how you ended up on different colleges? And I think you're both from out west, so maybe Daria can comment on her decision to come to Holland College and play in PEI.
Yeah, a lot of it was to do with the program. They don't really have any schools out west with that program I'm in, tourism and travel, with a golf team at the school. So that was one deciding factor, and then just getting the chance to travel somewhere else and go to school and be around other people.
Have you enjoyed your time at Holland College so far through a couple months?
Yeah, definitely. It's one of the best experiences of my life, and people here are great, and I love it out here.
You've been two teammates, Carly McHugh and Jaylene Holmes-Tang. You guys have, been playing with each other the last couple months. Talk about having two other female golfers, a little more experience at Holland College to be able to team up with and partner with so far this season.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to be around. We've become best friends, all of us. They're fun just to be around, and they help me a lot with my golf game, especially mentally, and they're just awesome to have out there with you.
Now, Shay, I'll ask you. Daria has obviously played Fox Meadow this season. This is your first time here this week?
Yep.
And did Daria give you any tips on the course leading up to it? Or was she...
She texted me just giving me one or two hints, but nothing really, not a giveaway to anything. So coming into here, it was definitely just new experience and new look on the course. So she didn't give me a whole lot.
Daria and Shay Layden is joining me here. Daria on Holland College, Shay and Red Deer College. And your overall thoughts on the course now that you've played it a couple times here?
I really like it. It's pretty open, which is nice, and a lot of challenges out there. But I mean, it's a nice course. It's in great shape. Couldn't ask for a better course right now.
So you guys are twins, and have you guys played against each other your whole life, I take it?
Yeah, we, for competitive golf before college, we always would end up paired together at some point, so it's always been that way, and we would always just practice together and just go out for a fun round together.
Now, Daria, I'll ask you, do you enjoy playing against your sister, or is it something that's maybe an added little pressure that maybe you'd rather not?
It actually takes away a lot of pressure, I find. It's just comfortable playing with her, and we have our own competition between ourselves along with the actual competition, and it turns out to be a lot of fun that way.
And now talk about the 2 rounds you've had so far. Talk about your play and if you've been happy with how you've been playing and things you'd like to maybe do over here in the first couple rounds.
Definitely hit better shots I'd like to have done, but left a lot out there, but can't change it now, so just looking forward to tomorrow and hopefully improving on that.
And Shay, I'll ask you, the expectations into your final day tomorrow here at the CCAA Golf Nationals in PEI.
Just go out and play golf. That's all I really want to do. As long as I hit the shots, then see what happens with that.
And now your parents, I remember them whenever you first came to Holland College, seeing them there whenever you guys were getting ready for the season. Did they make their way to PEI this week?
No, they didn't. They were our mom and golf coach back when we were at Wolf Creek. They were going to come out and surprise us, but never did. But I think it's kind of better that way, just to have them stay at home. Just hang out with Daria.
Have you guys been staying with each other while here, or?
Mostly just hanging out at the course together, and not really besides that.
Hopefully your parents watch online. They can to the broadcast tomorrow on the final day. Final thoughts on tomorrow. I think I touched on it, but just what you'd like to do tomorrow and finish up this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. Just like I said, just go out and play golf. I want to hit better shots tomorrow, definitely. I wasn't hitting anything that great today, so that's the one thing, my one goal for tomorrow.
And Daria, I'll ask you about your final round tomorrow and wrapping up your first season with the Holland Hurricanes.
just be more positive on the golf course. I want to do and hit better shots, and then just finish off the season strong, hopefully, for the Hurricanes, and look forward to the winter season, off season coming up, and then next year as well.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Derry and Shay Ladenus, sisters here at the CCAA Golf Nationals in Charlottetown, playing for different colleges, but having fun the last 2 days, being able to be paired with each other here at Fox Meadow Golf Course. As day 2 wraps up, we still have some more groups to come in, and we'll get more players up here in the clubhouse to interview them as they come in. But we're enjoying our coverage of the CCAA Golf Nationals day 2 as we look on 18 and 10. Continue to watch hole number 18, the green, as the ladies groups continue to cycle through. We're nearing the end of day 2. Now I'm joined by Lee Goldie, the CCAA president. And Lee, welcome to the program. I'm not sure if Robbie had you on here yesterday or not.
Didn't make it yesterday.
Didn't make it on yesterday. Well, we have you now. And Lee, it's hard to believe that here we're almost through day 3 of a 3-day tournament already. It seems like we just got underway.
Well, it does. It goes by really quickly. And yeah, we're at the end of the second round, and tomorrow is going to be the last day, and all this year of preparation, and it'll be over just like that.
Well, that's the next thing I was going to ask. For people at home, you know, there's this national tournament here bringing in all these different schools from around the country. What goes into the planning of this? Like, when does this tournament start to really take shape?
Well, you know, the different institutions bid to host probably about a year and a half or 2 years ahead of time. Yep. And, you know, I think for the individual institution, probably about a year ahead of time, they really get serious. And so it takes a lot of preparation, a lot of meetings, you know, over the months, leading up to
Yes.
it, and forming a committee and all that sort of stuff. So it's great.
And then you finally get here, and the time is, for the, the swings and the golf to go on. Talk about this week and how you thought it's been run here at Fox Meadow and the job that the Hurricanes have done.
Yeah, well, first of all, we know that from past experience that Holland is one of our best hosts in the CCAA. So we're always excited to have them host an event, whether it's golf or basketball, volleyball, whatever it is, because we know it'll be done right. And I think they just keep getting better at doing it, because they've been doing a lot. It seems
Lately
like
they have been, yes.
every few months there's another Nationals at Holland. And so, I think with Albert Roach and his crew here, they're gaining more experience all the time and taking care of the little things. And then we've got an excellent facility here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
for Fox Meadows to give their course over to us for the week is unbelievable, and they've been so accommodating. So, yeah, it's great.
It's been a great, from my experience here, been able to broadcast this. And I've talked to a lot of players and coaches. They love coming to PEI. It's not a place that a lot of them might get to regularly. So they enjoy coming here. What's something that you look forward to at these CCAA national events? Something that always brings everyone together and you enjoy to take?
Well, I think it's always the people, right? And at the CCAA across Canada, we've got so many dedicated athletic directors and coaches and the student athletes. So, the CCAA, our main purpose is to give the student athletes a great experience. And so when we see them here enjoying the event, and it makes us feel good, and we're accomplishing our mission. And this will be, an event like this, it's so well run, it'll be something that they'll never forget. It's going to be a great memory for them.
And now touching on that obviously this is a great place for you to get together with some of the best collegiate golfers. But it's a lot more than that for these young individuals coming here. What else can it offer someone like a 20-year-old who comes to play against some of the best collegiate golfers, other than, to do with the sport?
Yeah, well, I think it's a chance to see another part of Canada, which is big because a lot of people have never been out of their own province by this time of life, and to come to the island here is fantastic. It has a great reputation, and they'll get to meet people from other colleges, and we know for sure that sometimes at an event like this, contacts are made that pay off later in life and in their careers. They'll meet someone here that will end up doing something for them or leading them down a different path. So that sort of thing is really great.
Yeah, and now, Leah, I'm not sure your history with the CAA, but obviously CCAA, but things, every national championship every year, things seem to get a little bit bigger, a little larger. Talk about how these events have really grown, say, in the past 5 or 10 years.
Well, I think that we've always done a good job with these, but as we go down the road, the hosts are able to learn from previous hosts and see what worked and what didn't and make things better. And, it's not the big things. I think it's the hosts taking care of the little things that really make it memorable for everyone. And, I think Holland's a great example of that. The little details are taken care of, and they're so hospitable and so friendly, and that's really what we remember,
And now, final question before we let you go, Lee, president of the CCAA, is teeing up the basketball nationals, men's nationals here in March. I know already looking forward to that, even though this national is not over yet. But that's going to be a big event here in Charlottetown.
Well, I'm sure it will be. Men's basketball is one of the really high visibility sports in CCAA, and I think basketball in general in Canada is on the rise with the success of the Raptors and everything we see on TV, and we've got some amazing teams and players in the CCAA, so the caliber of play is going to be really outstanding. It's going to be entertaining, and I'm sure it's going to be a good show for everyone here in Charlottetown.
I'm looking forward to it. It'll be the third CCAA event I'll work at. I worked at the Women's Volleyball Nationals last year, which was a blast, here at Fox Meadow for the Golf Nationals, and looking forward to the Basketball Nationals in March at the CCE in Charlottetown. Lee, I want to thank you for having us here at for the CCAA event and letting Fox Meadow and Holland College host this wonderful event.
Well, thank you, and thank everyone here for all of your efforts. I mean, this streaming is fantastic. It's a new initiative, I think, for
Yep.
golf, and you guys are doing a great job. It looks great and fantastic.
Thank you very much. Lee Goldie, the CCAA president, here with me in the Fox Meadow Clubhouse as day 2 starts to wrap up. We have some more golfers that'll be joining me momentarily. Right now, I'll take a quick break and watch some of the action on the 18th green here at Fox Meadow Golf Course in Stratford, Prince Edward Island. Back in the clubhouse here at Fox Meadow Golf Course as things wrap up for day number 2. Darcy Cudmore with you. Thank you for joining us here on the CCAA PING Golf National Championships from Fox Meadow Golf Course in Stratford. Joined by Addison Walwyn. Addison, thank you for joining us. Addison had a 77 as well as a 75, and you sit tied for second with a teammate of yours here at this point. Talk about your rounds yesterday and then today.
Yesterday I hit it really good. Couldn't putt yesterday. Had a lot of 3 putts, but today I hit it really good off the tee and I made a lot of putts. So it was good.
Now you'll have one more day as you guys trail Becky Martin from Medicine Hat College by 1 stroke. No plans heading in your mindset heading into the final day being down by 1 stroke?
Just the same game plan that I've had the last 2 days. Just keep it going out there and hope to get that stroke back.
Fox Meadow Golf Course, the host of this wonderful tournament. Your thoughts on the course and how you've enjoyed it?
I really like it here. Yeah, PEI is really nice too. The course is nice. It's in good shape.
What have you liked about the course? What has been something you found maybe a little difficult so far?
The course is pretty wide open, so if you miss a shot, it's not that bad. But the greens are tough. If you get behind the pin, it's really tough to make those putts.
Now, also looking at individual play, there's team play, and you guys find yourself up by quite a bit in the team play heading into the final day. Up at this point, up by 13 strokes. As an individual, also with a team, how do you, are you thinking about your individual play, or are you also thinking about the team play when you come into a tournament like this?
I think it's a bit of both. Mostly the team, though. We're out here to play as a team. If you play well as like an individual and place well as an individual, that's good too, but it's mainly a team game, so we're right where we want to be for the team. So we're doing
one more
good.
day of golf here. Could be a little bit of weather going on with that. Differences between yesterday and today on the course.
The wind completely changed directions today, so some of the longer holes were even longer today, but just stayed warm out there. Played the best I could.
Pretty good weather for October golf. You really don't know what to expect. It could be snowfall. Addison Walwyn joining me here, sitting second in the women's individual. Now, you've been here all week. Have you been able to do anything other than golf? We've talked about that. Is there anything you've been able to do outside of this here in PEI and enjoy your time here?
We went out for dinner downtown. That was nice. Explored a little bit of the downtown, but mainly just been golfing so far.
Your first trip here to the east?
No, I've been here quite a few times, actually.
You've been to PEI?
Yeah.
And you enjoy it here? Or?
Yeah, I love it. It's really nice out here.
Have you ever golfed on PEI before this?
Yeah, I've actually played this course and Crowbush.
Okay, so you kind of knew what to expect a little bit then coming into this week then?
Yeah, I had a pretty good idea of the layout of the course. It was nice.
Any tips to your teammates as you were preparing to make a trip to PEI?
Not really. I just told them the course was pretty wide open. You can miss it.
All right, Addison Walwyn, the Georgian Grizzlies, sitting in second place with rounds 77 and a 75 today. Wish you luck tomorrow in the final round as you sit in second. Pretty good shape heading into the final round.
Thank you.
All right, we'll continue to watch the action on the number 18 green here in the final round of the CCAA National Championships here from Fox Meadow in Stratford. Here as we watch the final group on hole number 9, Josh Lynch, Cole Briggs, Brett Schuchuk, and Michael Flegel. They're on the 9th green and finishing their day. Here I'm joined in the studio. Once again, I was talking to you yesterday, Emily Tyndall.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good today. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
You had another good round today, and you're sitting also tied for second with your teammate Addison. Just talk about, since the last time I talked to you, and your day today on the course.
Well, I expected it to be a little warmer, a little cooler today actually, instead of compared to yesterday. It got pretty windy towards the end of the day as well, so conditions were still a little tough out there, but my swing was feeling good today, and that's about it. So swing was going well, and I just had confidence out there on the golf course.
Now, before the tournament started, if you would have told yourself heading into the final round, you're one behind the leader, sitting at 8 over, what would you have said?
I just would have said keep going and just play your game, and just it's golf, so anything can really happen. So just keep focused.
Anything can happen, and so we have one more round to get through tomorrow, and it should be a good round, a good day of golf, maybe a little bit of rain, but your thoughts on tomorrow and what you need to do tomorrow to that you've done these last 2 days to continue on the top of the leaderboard.
As Addison said, keep to the game plan, stay focused, and just go out there and play some golf and have some fun.
We talked about PEI and going out and enjoying some of the sights. Have you been able to do anything yesterday evening?
Yeah, I just did a little bit of sightseeing, kind of just seeing about the waterfront area and going downtown as well for dinner. Hoping to kind of do the same sort of thing tonight if possible after the round.
Relax before your final day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the, talk about how many national championships or how many years you've played in the CCA. Maybe tell the people at home your history of playing for the Georgian Grizzlies.
Well, it is my second year playing for the Georgian Grizzlies. I played fantastic golf last season as well. Won a couple of tournaments, and also we won. This year was back-to-back OCAA provincial champions. So for our team. I also competed in a CCAA when I was at home in Montreal at CEGEP at John Abbott College.
So you're an old pro to national championships, so you've played at a few of them. Maybe a difference between coming to one now, being a little more experienced, knowing what to expect. Is there a difference than maybe that first one?
For sure. Now I'm coming with a full team and coming with a team that's very experienced and knows how to go about playing the golf course, and I have a real coach that tells me, that goes with me on the course and tells me a game plan to go for. Basically more experienced tournament and golf-wise, just in general. So it's quite different, but at the same time, it's the same sort of experience.
Well, the Georgian Grizzlies, the female team, you're leading by 13 points. So you're heading into the final round and looking to take home that title. What would the excitement of that to be, to win and bring home a women's team title for the Georgian Grizzlies?
Oh, it would be fantastic. That's what we set out to come here to do this week, and we're just gonna kind of stay focused, stay on our game, and it's golf. So literally, whatever happens. That's our end goal.
All right, Emily Tyndall, the Georgian Grizzlies, finishing at 8 over today and tied for second with a teammate. So best of luck tomorrow in the final round.
Thank you.
We hope to hear from you tomorrow as things get wrapped up. Also, the Georgian Grizzlies up by 13 in the ladies team tournament. So we'll finish here from Stratford PEI, the PING Golf Nationals, day 2 as CCAA National Championships roll on. I'm Darcy Cummore bringing you coverage. We'll be back with you tomorrow for round 3 of the National Championship here from Stratford, Prince Edward Island.